BTB interview with Rich and Matt from 5's on their 4-4 draw with Old Owens today. So, Rich, as standing skipper for the day, would you like to run us through your initial reactions after the game?
Well, at half time we'd have taken 4-0 because we were 3-1 down. We were terrible in the first half. Made some decent substitutions at half time, went to 3 midfield. Turned the game around and probably could have snatched it in the last minute if it went for an open net miss. Yeah, I was happy with the performance, to be honest. Showed good character, a bit of fight in the second half, and turned it around to stay top still, so happy.
Excellent. Matt, couple of things. First of all, would you like to call out the person that missed the open goal in the last minute?
Well, actually, there were 2 open goal misses in the last 10 minutes. I don't know if we should name them.
Please do.
Okay, well, the first was Paddy Knight with a difficult chance, but it was an open goal. The ball sort of bounced up and he sort of kind of, I don't knead it over, but the real criminal of the day was Louis with an open goal. And as he shinned it wide, the referee blew for full time, and it kind of, I don't know, it crushed me. Did it crush you? I'm not sure how I'm going to pick myself up for next week.
If we won the game, it would have been ridiculous considering. But I think you know, the biggest thing today was the fact that we played off the park in the first half. And the last half an hour of the game, we were by far the better side.
But he did cost us 3 points at the end of the day.
Well, you say that, but then there's a lot of talk in the clubhouse bar at the moment about a certain Mr. Robinson, who, just for those that don't know the story, was ousted and sacked as captain last season for an abysmal performance. Also sacked as social secretary for being inept.
No social skills.
Clearly is in the team only because people feel sorry for him, but I hear it was controversial today. Well, he was at the centre of attention.
Well, I think in fair play to Joe, I mean, after his awful managerial skills last year, and after his lack of social skills, somehow being social secretary, he has turned it around this year. He's been a lot more social. I mean, he's said sentences. He's really starting to move on, and he has won man of the match. But today was a return to what got him sacked, if I'm being honest. And we got the game back to 3-2. We were really pushing, and sadly, a standard ball to Joe. I mean, it was a missed kick, wasn't it? It was awful, and the guys...
He tried to get a bit Franz Beckenbauer, take it around their striker, miscontrolled it, he gets in and just puts
it was a bit more John O'Shea, though, really, wasn't it?
So essentially embarrassed himself and let the club down.
He let himself down, he let the lads down, he let the club down, but mostly he let football down.
Okay, well, I don't know how he's going to bounce back. Finally, as we said earlier, this is probably going to be viewed this week between 15 and 25 times. So clearly we're up there as top hits. Yeah. A lot of people are talking about the 5th 11 as the best beardy team in the SAL. And you two have 2 fine examples. Any tips for our fans on how to cultivate a nice piece of facial furniture?
Well, Matt, to be honest, I mean, I'm often playing in midfield and I hear their central midfielders commenting on Matt's beard during the game. I mean, I think he actually keeps things in it now. It's more for storage, I think, than anything else.
Mine's like a hard drive.
Yeah, mine's more an accent. This is the hard drive beard right here. It's 2 gig of data you can get into that beard.
I also think that it's important to just grow it. I mean, there's too much shaving in today's world, and it's not entirely acceptable. As I said at the start of the season, I'm not going to shave until we lose. I probably won't shave even when we do lose. But yeah, just F the Gillette. Just grow. F the Gillette.
Well, that's a saying for the modern times today. Thank you very much, gentlemen.